Hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? It's Southern Sunday Lunch. Today, by request, we're having salmon patties. One of y'all asked last night. I've been thinking about it. Well, this is called blacktop salmon. We usually use double Q or something. This is Save-A-Lot bread, Mama says. So we're going to use the recipe off this can. Now, Mama has her own little recipe, and we've used it, but...
I'm going to drain this juice out.
Okay. Save that for the babies.
I will.
And we'll feed them up some goodness. So what are y'all doing today? Is it snowing where you are? Is it icing? Is it a little bit here? But that's just the way it is. I just opened that can, and it was a little nasty. Get that fresh, fishy smell. Okay, we are going to have this. I've made macaroni and cheese, believe it or not. I did some carrots, and we have got some green beans. Now here is Mama. Mama, tell Mama about what you're doing.
I clean this off.
Yeah.
I like that left on there.
No, you can, and some people do. We don't. You need this?
No, probably not, but I just take this. Most people just dump it and fix it, but I never have, so. And this, see these little bony things, I always take them out.
They're soft, but we just don't care for them.
I don't like the ideals of eating it.
But it's good for your animals, and the bones won't hurt them. Well, I'll say that because they don't hurt ours, but they're soft, they're cooked, so I guess that's the reason. They will just mash up if you mash them. Some people don't fool with cleaning them.
I don't like to. But I just don't like the ideal of eating that skin or the bones.
No.
It's just me.
No, it's me too, Mama.
I don't. It'll just roll right off.
And it's probably got some good stuff in there.
It's good. Your daddy always fed jack mackerels and salmon to his dogs.
If they got the least bit puny, he would get raw eggs and jack mackerels.
Jack mackerels was
Now let me just tell y'all, I know for a fact I've never made these now.
If you did, I did this part.
Exactly. I'd probably just buy salmon.
Fresh salmon?
Fresh salmon. But this is their traditional southern way. Salmon, even in a can, is still pretty expensive.
Oh, yes.
I bet it would be so good with a fillet of salmon.
I've never fixed that.
We will sometime. Why don't we do that?
We've never had.
I've got salmon in the refrigerator right now.
We didn't have salmon like that when I was growing up.
You had like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, we had this.
Are you trying to get sick, Mama?
I hope not. And we ate jack mackerels a lot because we couldn't afford the salmon back then. But I didn't eat them much.
Well,
I'm not a big fish eater.
No, we know that. You need this when you get ready to do that.
I'm gonna need the sink more than I need anything.
To wash your hands.
Oh yeah, get this smell off of me.
It's not the most pleasant smell.
Smells like fishy stuff.
It's fishy. Mm-hmm. And that's one thing you don't like is fishy.
I know it.
That's the reason you don't care for salmon, do you?
Stuff. No, it smells.
Can you mash some of them up for them to show them they will mash?
Well, they'll mash flat.
Say they won't hurt. I mean, they
just get gritty.
Yeah, don't like them in there. Clean them. You all clean your salmon and the can. We could have done this before y'all got here, but we kind of wanted to show you the whole process. Teresa and I just opened it and ready to go right when y'all got here.
I see one. I've never left that on there, so I don't know how it is.
No, we ain't gonna start today.
I've just never done it. I've always done it this way.
Mm-hmm. Mom, I'm gonna need that can back.
You're gonna need that can back.
Yeah, it's got the recipe on it.
Oh, I just set it over.
Now, how does this recipe differ from your original? You just do salt and pepper.
I just do salt and pepper and crackers and eggs.
Salt, pepper, crackers, and eggs is all you get with Mama's.
And this, the dogs will enjoy this, and it'll.
They won't enjoy it. They'll go glop. It'll be gone. Mama thinks that they delicately eat. She'll say they'll enjoy it. Nah. Them pups just gallop. I pretend like they like different things better, but point is, most of the time, it's just what they can gallop up.
I guess I waste a lot, but I just can't stand
We're going to waste it. We don't care.
I can't stand
We don't waste food, but now when it comes to that mess over there,
that skin and them bones. I just don't.
did you
know.
wrench this can?
No, I've not.
Okay. I won't turn it up or nothing.
No.
Alright, we're going to get the recipe off this can. I just read it and Mama said, well, that sounds okay.
Let me have it now.
So here we go. It's 1 can, 14.75 ounces. You may need 2. 2 cups of soft bread crumbs.
2 cups.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot, don't it?
That's a lot.
These are panko. So I'm going to use about 1 cup, and I'll tell you why.
We're going to put some crackers.
We're going to put some crackers, because that's what my mama always puts.
Calls for 2 eggs too, don't it?
2 eggs. So we're going to do about a cup of panko, and then we're going to do, I've got clean hands because I just washed them before y'all got here. And that's 5 saltines. And I'm going to say 10 saltines.
Now that's all I ever put in mine.
We always just put saltines.
Let me check this out.
Go right ahead, man. Y'all up to speed so far? Because here we go. We're going on. 1 can of this salmon here. 2 cups of soft breadcrumbs. We did 1 cup of panko, 1 cup of saltines. 1/3 cup of finely minced onion. And I'm going to use this right here. Minced onion. This is the last of this. Now it says 1/3 of a cup.
Yeah, we never put onion.
These amounts seem a little bit much for 1 can of. Just saying. They seem like a lot. This is not 1/3 a cup. Mama, you want me to do those green onions since we got them, or do you not want to food?
No, we'll not.
Get rid of that. This was not 1/3 a cup. It was a tablespoon of minced onions. You want some more minced onions? I do have some.
No, I think it's because I don't ever put in a lemon juice. Put it in
All right, so here we go. Oh, Mom, I didn't get the milk out.
milk or cream.
This is 1 cup of milk because we can use that half and half. It's right there in the
I
refrigerator.
use canned cream.
2
just to-
eggs, 2 tablespoons of minced parsley. This is parsley, 2 tablespoons. We can handle that.
Oh, that's too much. That's way too much for
It ain't
this
gonna hurt
little
nothing.
1 can.
It ain't gonna hurt nothing. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. This is a brand new lemon juice. Now, I don't care for artificial lemon juice much, but this right here, I have to tell you, I've enjoyed
That's a
it.
teaspoon.
I know. I've enjoyed it. This is Tipton Grove.
It takes 3 to make a tablespoon.
That's right. This is Tipton Grove, and we get it at our Save-A-Lot. 1 tablespoon lemon juice. Okay. 1/4 teaspoon of each. Salt, dill wheat, and pepper. So we're going to do... I don't want to measure this.
Just sprinkle some.
Pepper. It ain't want to come out.
Ooh. Whoa. You peppered your mommy.
She don't care. She's used to it. She's good about stuff like that. This has been open, but it... One... What's it say? 1/4 teaspoon.
What's that?
Deal wheat.
Oh, I don't know about deal wheat. I've never put this stuff in mine.
And because we love it on everything, I'm going to put a shake of ranch. You get your milk behind you.
That's good.
Get your milk. And, of course, we want a little bit of this Southern Secret in there. I was trying to run her off so I could put this in.
Put some over there. Johnny, I hear you shaking.
I love that stuff. I really do.
Well, I thought it was canned cream.
Right there's a half and half. Sit right here. That right there is what we'll use. Because that's like canned cream. Now, how much of that do you want?
Just a little bit to make it moister. I want it to hold together. I don't want soupy.
No.
Not no cup like it says on there, just a little tiny bit.
It says 2 cups of that, a 1/3 cup of mince, a 1/4 of a cup of half and half.
No, fourth. It won't take that much. Just a
So, whatever your mama tells you to put in it.
Oh, you probably put a 4.
Probably. Well, it's smelling good now. Well, I mean,
Ain't smelling this.
I smell lemon, and I smell dill, and I smell some things besides just fish aquarium.
Smell like cooked salmon.
Yeah, it's smelling better. The milk and the breadcrumbs together will help to keep the moisture going. Now, when you get it mixed up, it's going to resemble tuna fish salad.
There
There it is. Thank you for washing that can out. Okay, Mama. Now what magic? A scooper, dipper?
I use it. Some people roll them in flour, but I never.
Do you want to put any breadcrumbs on the outside of it?
I don't usually.
She don't usually. All right, let's
just
move
buy plain
all
old
of our
salmon.
goodie over.
I just use plain old salmon.
Let's move this over. Let's coat this pan with this avocado oil. It's hot, folks. It may not look it, but it's hot. I think I'd get a cookie scoop.
Cookie scoop.
Right behind you.
Cookie scoop's little.
Well, whatever. Depends on how big a cookie you want. You can do any kind of cookie scoop you want. What would you call it? A mashed tater scoop?
Ice cream scoop.
Yummy! Preston says. She tells him not to put so many spices, but he does what he wants. You got that right, Janie. I love to do what I want.
That may be too much.
Nah, it'll be fine. Let me get you a spatula.
I got a special. Well, okay.
I didn't put too many spices. I know what I put in there. It wasn't much. Well, Mama, I said I'd get a spatula. Somehow or another, we have had Christmas and different folks in, and we've moved stuff around. And this ain't the spatula I would ever use for this. But you know what? It's what I got over here. It smells like salmon patties. These are going to be perfect.
It's going to be big.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah, they're getting smaller.
I'm trying to get...
Salmon patties. Do y'all like salmon patties? We used to do salmon croquettes too. They're a little different. They get deep fried. And then you put cheese sauce over them.
This is a baby for you.
Aww.
Like I used to fix your biscuits.
We used to do salmon croquettes, chicken croquettes. I've not made chicken croquettes in years. I'll have to make some. Put cheese sauce over them. Now that's good. Ranch isn't that spicy anyways. No, it ain't. And this right here is not that spicy anyway. And because I have dashed it over top of hot boiling things, it's a little clumpy. When you do that, you'll get clumpy spices. Don't do it. You have to go in there and crunch them back up. So this one was, I knew what I was doing. I'm never going to overspice Mama. What would be the point? What would be the point of me overspicing stuff for Mama so she won't eat it? Because she won't eat it. So I'm always very careful about Mama's spices. Aren't I, Mama?
Yeah. I heard you shake an awful lot.
Well, it wasn't coming out. See, look, you can see the clumps in it. That's not y'all's problem, folks. That's where I clump over top of hot boiling pots, and it's going to absorb in your spices. Don't do it, because you're not supposed to, but I do it. See that? You can tell what I'm talking about. See those gaps in there? That's because I clumped it up. When you open them up fresh, they're always loose and wonderful, but when you do it over a hot, steamy pot, it'll happen. It don't ruin them. You just have to take a skewer or something and loosen them up. Now we're going to let this do its thing. If you're wondering what we're cooking on 350. And it's in avocado oil. And it's not stinky. It's not like it was when I opened the can. Because the spices, the lemon juice, the parsley takes out some of that little bit of offensive odor. And when you get all that together and you start cooking them, then all of a sudden it starts smelling good.
Do you need the can now?
No, I'm through with it. Let me have it one more time, and I'm going to tell y'all what we did.
Put that lid on the breadcrumbs.
You know what? I wonder if I could take this off. We could put it in our book. I think I can. Maybe it's what it's made for. Well, yeah, that's what they made it for, probably, so people wouldn't be sitting around holding a stinky fish can.
Lined real good.
It is a good can. That's what they made that so easy for, so people wouldn't be around holding a stinky fish can trying to read it on Coffee Time with John and Mama. Now that's clean. I'll put that right in our recipe file. And here it goes. So this is a 14.75 can of salmon. Don't care what brand you use, really. We used to use double Q or something, didn't we, Mama? She's not hearing me.
Double Q.
She was reading. She was looking at that can. Double Q, wasn't it? 1 can, 14.75 ounce can of tuna. 2 cups of soft breadcrumbs. We didn't do that. We used about a cup of panko, dry cup of panko, and I used 10 soda crackers or saltine crackers. 1/3 cup of finely minced onion. And I didn't do near that because we just dinked that in over our heads on onion. 1/3 cup seems like a lot for 1 can. I put a tablespoon. 1/4 cup of milk. I used about a 1/4 cup of half and half. And 2 eggs. We did that. 2 tablespoons of minced parsley. We did that. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. We did that. I always put lemon juice even in my tuna salad. 1/4 teaspoon each of salt, dill weed, and pepper. We didn't use any salt.
Oh, no.
We did use pepper and dill weed. No salt. You use salt yours if you want to. And that's it. That's all we used. I don't know if y'all can screenshot that or not, can you? Why, no, you can't even see it. Anyhow, that's where I got it. So y'all can go back and watch this, pause it, and you can hear it. And I'm going to put this in our book. It may end up in our recipe book if we'll put Mama's version. Now, Mama's version is a simpler version. Mama's is salt, pepper, eggs, milk, and soda crackers. Yeah. Saltine crackers.
That's where your daddy.
That's all we put in that. Now, let's look at these. You can see where we're at. Mama, those look perfect.
I got my baby hung on that one. Oops.
You're doing good. All right. That's it, folks. That's salmon patties. Not a lot of trouble, really. Gotta look them, gotta clean them. Yeah, I guess you do. We say you gotta.
Some people may not. I don't know.
We say you gotta, but you don't necessarily gotta. We do. You can bread them, but that's what they turn out if you don't bread them. So why waste that breading? There's your avocado. Here's my coffee opio. And here's crackers galore left over. Got this mess cleaned up. Here's my next thing of onions. It probably won't go as quick as that little one did. It says, we always eat double cube, but so high.
We just don't have it here.
But recently, in order my substituted the black top. Interesting to see you have it. Wonder how it was compared to double Q. I don't know. Judy, I couldn't tell much difference in just looking at it. I'll know the taste because we've always used double Q. This, you know what? Honest to goodness, here's the real story. I was down at the Save-A-Lot, and they may have had double Q in this sitting side by side. Because honest to goodness, I thought I bought double Q. I thought when I brought it home it was double Q. Or I may have just seen this and thought, oh, there's some double Q. Because it's very similar.
I had double Q the last time we ate them.
But I mean, I wonder how I got a hold of this.
I'd say Save-A-Lot didn't have double Q.
Or I just seen it. I was looking for it today and I said, this is called black top. This ain't double Q. But you can see it's kind of similar. Anyhow, I don't know how I got a hold of it. Now that I'm shopping a lot more, it's until what we'll end up eating.
Well, you got to get what they've got.
Well, until when you're running through like I am, you're like, get the salmon, get the...
Now, dollar store may have the double Q, but I'd say they have...
They do, probably.
They probably have got their brand.
But this brand, I can't tell any difference in. Can you, Mama?
No, not the look.
Let me get over here. I've got stuff to do. Let me come over here and get these other things heated back up. Because we're getting ready to eat. I've cooked all morning.
Oh, boy.
I have. You cooked breakfast.
Yeah, I started to say you didn't cook breakfast.
No, but I've cooked green beans, carrots, and this here macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, he made macaroni and cheese and didn't make 10 gallons. I'm so proud of him.
I'm doing good, Mom.
I bragged on him already.
Doing good. What are y'all eating today? I'd like to know. I'm drinking coffee, I know that. We're about ready to eat, folks, because I knew the other stuff y'all had seen many times. And so I thought, I'll go ahead and cook it. They can jump in here and watch this salmon. That's done, ain't it, Mama?
I think so. It may not. Check, see what it looks like on the other side. You're taking it up.
Well, they're perfect, of course. Look at that. They perfect, Mama. And here's that baby you've been talking about.
I always made him a baby biscuit. His daddy would torment him and aggravate him and say, that's my biscuit, don't you get it? And he'd say, no, that's mine. Mommy fixed that for me.
Mama fixed that for me. Okay, we'll just use that spatula right now. I don't even know where that spatula came from.
I don't either.
But we're going to use it.
I think I won that at a
Bingo game.
homemakers meeting. Mountain Women.
Plates.
Well, thank you, Counselor.
You're welcome, ma'am. And here is some forks. And I got coffee. What would you like to drink, Mama?
I'm just going to put some water over my eyes.
Okay. I know what you're up to.
What?
know you'll eat this ice out of this when I'm not even looking at you.
Oh, it'll be all right.
Why,
You know I have to have my eyes.
I know, Mama.
I'm hooked on that stuff.
But at least you're drinking the water.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. Can't stand it.
I know it. It's a good thing you're so proud. I'm going to sit down and wait on it.
You don't have to wait long. Look here. There is carrots, green beans. Y'all check it out. And macaroni and cheese. All ready for the taking. That goes in there. This comes in here. All right, Mama.
I said I sit here waiting. Whoa. You gonna eat ketchup on yours or anything?
No, I don't ketchup. Do you?
No.
I didn't even make no tartar sauce or nothing, though.
I don't want tartar sauce.
You can make sauces or anything you want to dip that salmon in. Creole sauce will be good, or a well, what am I trying to think of? Hot sauce of some sort of chipotle.
Tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce would be good, but a chipotle would be good. There you go. Carrots.
I don't need all them carrots you have to
I don't need all them carrots. When are we going to cut down on our carrot intake? Mama ain't playing, are you?
Is these little peanut beans? They don't look.
No, they're not peanut beans. Those are just Romas.
No, they ain't Romas. They're them.
Whatever.
White half runners that George brought me, I think.
Why? Yeah, they're white half. There's something you made. You can't.
White half runners.
Because I got a fresh can off the fresh can shelf. All right, Mama, we are in.
You're all wrong. You're all wrong.
I know, always.
You got them all wrong.
Always. Hold on, let's come up. That's where I use the pictures for this part.
Yeah.
Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this meal. We thank you for our friends that are gathered here today, and we thank you we're able to sit here and partake of this wonderful meal together. Dear Lord, we know that there's so many prayer requests out there and so many needs, and with the weather and everything going on, Lord, we just ask you to put a hedge of protection on each and every one of us. Be with our world, be with our country. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Now there it is, folks. Southern Sunday lunch.
Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese. Carrots, green beans, and salmon patties. So, I hope that salmon patty is what you was wanting, Peggy. I'm going to give you a taste. I'm going to tell you if it's double Q worthy. If you want to see a close-up of it, that's it. It's good.
I'll have to say it's good with
It's very good.
the spices in it.
It's better than we normally fix, Mama.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a little extra something that's good.
And the green beans is good. What'd you put in now?
Just done the secret. Put a little bacon grease in them. At the end of them, I put a little pat of butter.
Oh, they turned out good.
Mm-hmm. If you buy store-bought green beans, we found putting a little butter at the very end, salted butter, just a small bit, about a pat, it makes them taste more like homegrown. So we thought, or I thought, if it makes them taste good, it'd make our homegrown ones taste good too.
Ooh. Macaroni's hot. Be careful.
And the carrots are good. The carrots, I put those in water, and I put a tablespoon of pancake syrup, and that give them that maple leaf flavor. And I put a tablespoon of brown sugar. And I left them in plenty of water. So they're not glazy, but they did take on a little bit of that flavoring.
Yeah. And you really cheesed up the macaroni.
I did, Mama.
Are you making this for the kids as you
No.
accuse me of doing all the time?
Yeah, I made this for the kids. This is just macaronis, and I put about an inch cubed up piece of Velveeta, and I put 5 slices of American cheese in it.
You didn't put no other?
Nope. And I put half and half instead of canned cream, evaporated milk. But it tastes pretty good, don't it?
Yeah, it's real cheesy.
Well, the milk makes them, that half and half makes them a little creamy. But I did put milk, but no salt.
No salt in the salmon, and it's good.
That's the reason we wanted to change it up a little bit today. The salmon. Mama uses salt, pepper, and crackers, and milk. So
Eggs.
And eggs. So I thought we need a little flavor. Need a little something going on. We have no salt. But they did turn out good. We'll have to do that again.
Yeah.
If Daddy were here, he'd be wanting gravy and biscuits.
I reckon so. I don't know if he'd want all them spices in it, because
He wouldn't know. We wouldn't tell him. We didn't tell him everything. As he got older and he got with his sicknesses, different things, his taste changed. So he didn't know what he wanted either, and he couldn't tell you what he didn't like in something. So what we would do, we'd find something he did like, and we'd try to find some way to incorporate that in everything we could. So it was hard sometimes to get a flavor he would really like.
He'd eat something for years, and he'd say, you've changed it. His taste, with the radiations and all the medicines, his taste really changed and bothered him.
He had tongue cancer, throat cancer. So that really just destroyed his flavors and taste and stuff.
And he never used tobacco in his life.
And never smoked.
No.
But he had used a CPAP machine, and he had been on dialysis. And they had some contributing factors to that. But we normally would have mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese. But we quit living like that. In our pursuit to give up starch and white sugar and white flour. One starch is enough. I said, Mama, what are you going to have with those salmon? She said, macaroni and cheese. And I said, I know, we'll have that, but what else? And she said,
that's enough.
Macaroni and cheese. That's all I'm interested in. You have whatever you want.
That's enough.
I said, Mom, we got to have a vegetable. You're eating your veggies.
Yeah. They're all good.
I made a good choice, didn't I?
Uh-huh.
Yep, the salmon tastes good.
All those spices take away the fish taste.
Yeah. And I'm going to say, without a side-by-side comparison, it's comparable to Double Q. I'll have to get some Double Q and use this recipe and see, oh, it's so much better, or no, it wasn't any better. But there's nothing wrong with it.
As far as the looks of it, cleaning, it was just about the same, but I don't know the quality of the fish.
It tastes very similar to what Double Q usually does. All right, Mama. You got anything else for today?
No.
We're hunkered in. We ain't going nowhere unless we just absolutely have to, because it is still snowing and stopping and snowing and stopping.
And I don't want to get out if it's icy.
And Mama, we ain't got nowhere to go.
No, we don't. That's for sure.
So here we are, enjoying a Southern Sunday lunch.
I've been home so much, I don't think about going. I go to the doctors and church, so.
Enjoying a nice warm day.
Inside.
I did get some stuff at the auction I could run and get. We have a local auction here, and they have wonderful deals. And so you can go online. I mean, just like this live. And so you have to run up and pick your stuff up. It's just a mile from me, though. It ain't far at all.
I'll sit here and wait on you, 'cause I ain't getting out in the cold.
They don't ship, or I would post their link. You'd have to come all the way up here and pick it up. If you're local, you can look on my other page and see all about it. All right, folks. Mama, if you don't have anything.
No, I'm good.
We got a friend having surgery tomorrow. She has bladder cancer, and they're going to try to take care of that tomorrow. Y'all send prayers up for her. Hoping everything goes really well.
Oh, yeah.
And Mama's friend that's dealing with cancer, she's doing great, but she's still got a few more treatments.
It's making her awful weak and tired.
Do remember her, and continue to remember Mama. We do have our second echocardiogram to see if those numbers have gone up where they need to be scheduled. We'll go from there, won't we, Mama? Yeah, Mama. If you ain't got nothing else,
No, I don't have nothing.
we've sat here and eat all of our food.
I know it. I ain't eating my macaroni.
No, I ain't either. That macaroni's so good.
Yeah. You did a good job on cooking it and cooking a smaller amount
I'm proud of that.
and seasoned it. It's really good.
Well, I tell you what I did. I put a little bit of salt, just a little, in the water with the noodles. And then that's all I got. And then I put black pepper, and then the cream, and then the cheese has got salt in it.
Yeah, it's
So-
really good.
I guess the salt and the cheese is enough to offset where we've cut back. It's not anything noticeable.
And the salt, and not in the salmons, I didn't notice it with all the other
No.
flavors.
That's one reason we wanted to change it up a little bit and put a few more things that we normally do, because we wasn't putting salt. But now some of those things had salt in it, but if you're not adding any extra, you're doing all right.
Yeah. We've done good on it.
A successful Sunday, and it's not much cleanup.
No.
Quick and easy. All right, folks, that's all we got going on.
Yeah. Might
Remember-
get full.
Pray for each other, and y'all be safe. I know a lot of y'all. I've seen Janice. She's got a page on here too. Her and Eric, and they had like 10 or 12 inches of snow
Where's that at?
up in Kentucky.
Ooh.
You know Miss Janice? Swank, I believe it's her last name.
Oh my goodness.
Her and her husband have a page on here, and she cooks. And she was saying, it's coming a little more than they thought earlier. And then I watched a while ago, she had a little post. It was deep. And they had shoveled out a space. So y'all remember all them folks up in Kentucky. Kentuckians, y'all ain't used to all that snow. You're about like us. We get... So, remember them all, and I hope their power don't go out.
Yeah.
All right, Mama. I'm
Remember
gonna...
everybody in this snowstorm. That they stay safe and warm. That's the main thing.
I do want to point out one thing to y'all.
Ooh.
This was one can. So if you've got a large family and you're thinking, one can won't do it, that's not much salmon. When you're looking at it in the can, and we've done took 2 patties off, this would feed 4 adults, 5 adults. Depending on how much you eat, I guess. But right there, that's 1 can plus 2 more patties that we just ate. So it goes a long ways.
Oh yeah.
If you got a huge family or big eaters, if they're going to eat 3 or 4, you probably might need 2 cans. But 1 little can of salmon It'll travel, won't it, Mama?
Oh, it'll feed a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 patties. 8 patties.
Oh, that little one will not count it.
7 patties. You could get more. Now, you can also put celery in this. Help yourself to any of those extras you want to add. You could have put all those breadcrumbs in there and really stretched this out. You probably could get 12 patties.
To me, you still taste the salmon.
Right.
But if you put another cup of breadcrumbs, you're going to lose your flavor of the salmon.
But I'm just saying you could.
Yeah.
Stretch it if you wanted to. But I've had it with celery.
Mommy stretched our hamburger. She would put bread, crumble up light bread in our hamburger meat and fry it. I thought that's what you're supposed to do for years and years.
Celery, you can put celery in it. I have had it with that, and it's pretty good. You can put other vegetables in it. I've seen other vegetables put in salmon patties. So you do you on those, but
I've seen one putting peppers, red and green peppers. It'd be pretty, but I wouldn't.
We've never done that. We stretched it today, but changed what little bit we did. Mm-hmm. But it don't taste like dill, but it does have a fresh taste, which is what the dill does for you. The parsley does the same thing. So where we did never put that in it before, I think it was a good addition.
Yeah, it was they're really good. I'm shocked. I'm kind of shocked at how they turned out.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go, and y'all have a blessed Sunday. Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow, and who knows, we might cook again.
Oh, you think we will?
We might. Say goodbye, Mama.
Goodbye, Mama. God bless you all. Bye-bye.